It's my life, every day of my life.
Yeah.
My life, my life.
Say I'm good.
I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. Spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. A boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now, I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. A boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now.
Yeah, I be smoking Vannas, drinking Dom P, thinking beyond deeper than Gandhi. While I'm on the yacht, counting G's, smoking trees. I'm about to be a billionaire, dipped in fresh gear, flicking $100 bills in the air. Bogard and Triangle, they getting money too. It's what we do. Provide for our families like the Kennedys and the Carters do. Like Sean and B, rhyme with D. Greatest of the all time, like Mike Tyson, Jordan, Jackson, in they prime. Y'all haters still can't take our shine, shine, shine. Like every day of my life, I stay high, floating through them smoke clouds, 3K.
I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. Spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. A boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now, I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. A boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now. Slow and low like the chorus, smoke a forest like a wildfire. Sip on liquors in between, feeling like a golden child. Going up on some golden suds, rolling up on some potent bud. It's a daily situation where we come from. If you really know what's up, then you would get some. But no knots do not beat the same drum. I prefer cognac, but I will take rum. I prefer IPA, but I will go bud. Anything goes in the San Jose slums. San Jose slums, this shit is better than hot. Man, this shit is well done, done. 808 kick drums make the girlies get done. This is the new drink, it's smoke anthem.
They call bogey sky free when they want smoke. I ain't talking about beef, I'm talking about that dope. Shipping out peas, flying elbows. No wrestling, but we off the top rope. Work fresh off the boat, packs on the plane. Then we back on the road, going state to state. Money, pussy, good weed, all I need in life. Call it blasphemous, I get stoned like Jesus Christ. As the Lord he'll vouch that we bout scratch. Who hear the noise, me and my boys pushing loud packs. Getting high till my day ends. Cheaper apes, the day
Every day of my life, I get high, I get high. Every day of my life, I get high.
It's beautiful. Scott, Prime, First off, I'm always in pocket. I'm more cocky than arrogant when I rock it. I'm like a funky experiment they concocted. But now I'm kamikaze in the cockpit. Pause. Fuck the game on my cock stiff. Fuck your side and your main for pillow talking. What part of the game is this? Is no code. I can't believe that it came to this. No holds barred, Bogard, scot free. I brought the block. No carbon copy, the one and only we rock. I heard the view is sick, but it's lonely at the top. Push work, steady working against the hands on the clock. I keep my head tilt, in case anybody watching. I ain't trying to get pilt. In case anybody talking, anybody gut spilt. Best believe I'm plotting, best believe blood spilt. Get body, get killed. I'm always on some fuck how you felt. Cause when you push soft, can't be soft like felt. Shining dipped in water like Phelps. Meanwhile they still crying over spilt milk. Such a shame though. One of the many reasons why me and you ain't the same though. Go getter, I'm leaving with what I came for. No lactose, milk and shit, burn the sand hoe. Mooey.
Yeah, you know, what up though? You got Herb Gotti, Herb the Block, Herb whatever you wanna call me. What's up, Bogard? Here we go. To be the shit on the MIC, it takes more than the dope beat. But goddamn, my man, you fucking did it again. Prime 1 fam, banging from here.
day, yeah. We make plays every 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 day, yeah.
Welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers, man. My name is Heart to Star JD, aka Guccini, aka Mr. 2-3 of the motherfucking GMM network. Shout out to the motherfucking double trays, and aka the backwood roller of the fucking 420 crew, man. What's going on? I appreciate y'all tuning in on this Playmaker Wednesday, man. We got a fire ass show lined up for y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's a fucking fire ass panel that's behind backstage, and I'm gonna bring out the motherfucking brains behind the motherfucking whole organization, bruh. This motherfucking, you know what I mean, where I'm from, you know, your trap, if anything about you hustling, whether it be however it go, your trap stay open 24 hours, man. And my dog, this network that I'm rocking on right now is a 24-hour fucking network, man. Let me bring out the motherfucking fantasy hustler, man.
Let's smoke it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keeping it extra lit on a Wednesday night for all the playmakers out there. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, let's bring out our next panelist, man. I know y'all know him. You know, it's probably one of the only Jets fan I know in my life, except for Mike Greenberg, and I ain't met him 100%. My dog Joe from Turn Up the Jets is making his 2K23 appearance on the motherfucking network, man. Let's shout out Joe, man. What's up, big brat?
Yo. What's going on, guys?
Hell yeah. Like I said, man, it's going to be a dope-ass episode, bro. I'm telling you, you got some motherfuckers that's going to drop some knowledge on y'all, man, and help y'all get ready for this 23 season, man. Our next motherfucking panelist is holding down a whole fucking nation, and in order to do that, you got to have some big kahunas, and you got to stand on all your words, man, 10 toes, and that's what this young brother is doing, man. One of the illest in the game, and bruh, for him to be so young in the game, I can't wait to see where this young brother is in about a year or two, because this motherfucking man, he going crazy with his motherfucking isms. Man, let's bring out Spencer, the motherfucking guru, dog.
We are the nation. What it do, fellas? Woo! Can't wait to have another Real Fantasy Playmakers. They're some of the realest in the game, man. Sometimes it can be tough holding down an entire nation, but it's a lot easier when you've got a lit panel and a lit crew to rock with. So appreciate y'all, man. Ready to get into this casualty talk, franchise tag talk. We got a lot to discuss, even though it's early in the process. So let's fucking go. Woo!
Let's fucking go 100%, man. On my mama, next week is the first, March 1st, league opening. Man, look, it's finna get to cracking, bruh. And let's get it. Let's bring out the illest of them all, the real ism spitter, motherfucking Bogard Scott Free, aka Skinny Lou, man. My motherfucking dog.
You know I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why JD quarterbacks this thing, bruh. You feel me?
Big
He
bruh.
took us all the way down to the 1 yard line, and he lets me punch that thing in, bruh. I can't take all the credit, man. He marched us all the way down this field, bro. Playmakers.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Hey, Turn Up the Jets, welcome, man.
Thank you. I'm pumped. Let's get it. I'm excited to come on here and spew it up with you guys. So let's do it up.
You know what I'm saying? Before we get to this chat, Huss, before you shout everybody out, I just want to ask, Turn Up, you said I called you Turn Up. You feel me? That's kind of tight. You know what I mean? Anyways,
I like it.
my
I
man
like it.
Turn Up, you said you was in Wisconsin now. Have you had cheese curds?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Those are the
Okay.
fucking best. Yeah, I had them prior, but like it's different. The cheese and beer is just it hits different over here. So I've had my fair share of cheese curds so far.
Okay, because I haven't had them yet, but I
Ooh.
know it's all about the cheese curds, extra squeaky.
Yeah, it's like it's like religious over here to eat cheese. So you have to have it.
I heard if you ever wanted to get in a real good bar fight, like a good scuffle in Wisconsin, say California has the best cheese. And then, but see, you got to be ready. You better tie your shoes first, and then you'll say, "Get ready." Just be like, "Hey, California got the best cheese, bro." They're throwing. You know what I mean? You hear the record?
Well,
Yeah, beer bottles is flying. That spotted cows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like their main beer. It's called Spotted Cow. Like that's like it's basically like their Bud Light over here. I know Miller Lite, but like Bud Light rather like is Spotted Cow.
Oh,
They love their dairy over here for sure.
What? Okay, real quick before, because now I've asked plenty of people about cheese curds, but the Spotted Cow, what is it? Is like an ale? Is it a golden
like,
beer?
It's like a light beer. It's basically like I would compare it to a Bud Light, like a cheap light beer. Which
this is like JJ Watt's favorite beer, apparently.
Really,
like to the point where he has it shipped out to him because I guess you can only buy it there.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's like New Glarus is the brewery. It's like super popular over here. So I never knew. I know JJ is from Wisconsin, but I didn't know that was his beer. Yeah, I would compare it to a Bud Light, but it's good.
Minnesota Marty in the chat said Spotted Cow's ass.
It's a Bud Light. I mean, people think Bud Light can be ass too. So I'm not going to say it's the greatest beer.
I love Bud Light, and I'll tell you it's ass.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. You like it for the brand.
I'm trying to watch my figure, man. You know, my boy, he goes, "Why don't you just drink Bud Light Platinum, bro?" And then he actually reverses his statement down. He goes, "Wait a second. Don't even drink it, bro. It's too good." He's like, "It's 6%, and it's just like it tastes good." And I'm like, I don't know, Bud Light tastes good. It's just light. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
yeah, you can just
I'm
drink
an
like
IPA
20
drinker, bro. I can't fuck with
yeah.
Platinum.
So you drink a beer for the taste.
Man, no, for the taste and to get
buzz,
beer.
yeah.
My IPAs be like 7, 8, 9s.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But did y'all see Travis Kelce's Bud Light chain?
Oh, word.
He got so during the trophy shit when they did the parade and shit, he had an iced out Bud Light chain.
McAfee had one too. I saw that McAfee also had a Bud Light chain as well.
He might have snatched McAfee's. Right,
that's because I know McAfee just got a deal with Bud Light. So
he got a record, right? You hear the Bud Light song? McAfee got a Bud Light song. I was like, wait, I was like, he's living my dream.
That guy's the best life ever.
Facts.
For real. Okay, Hutz, who shout out all the good 420 crew members we got rocking.
Yeah, so Minnesota Marty was up in here first.
What up, Marty?
What up, bro?
We got a meal in the house, showing love. Let's see, we got our man Derek in the house. Salute.
What's up,
Derek? Salute.
Devo in the house, smoking heavy. What up?
Devo, yeah, keep it lit.
Yeah, we got Trip in the house, our resident Eagles fan.
Yeah, Trip, congratulations. And you know what I'm saying? Don't tell your parents you're watching our show. You know what I mean?
Oh man. And that's who we got saluting so far.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to everybody. Let's get to it, man. Spencer, who you got for us? That's all is to franchise tag or not to franchise tag? That is the question.
To tag or not to tag. Yes. Let's kick it off. You got a couple Giants, that are candidates to tag or not to tag. So we'll kick it off with the dumbest of asses, Danny Dumbass himself, Daniel Jones, to tag or not to tag.
Let's kick it to our very special guest host making his triumphant return to the Playmakers. Our man, Turn Up the Jets. To tag or not to tag, Danny Dumbass.
To tag. If he's going to be asking for 45 million, I don't see those conversations going anywhere because, come on, he's the product of the system. So I think what would be like 32 million, 30 million to tag him It's kind of like a tryout. Let's see if you could do it again. You could eat 30 million. It's better than committing multiple years for 30 plus million. So I would tag Danny Dimes.
What's the tag right now? Like 40, 35?
It's got to be 30 to. It's got to be
yeah, somewhere like 30 to 40. You know, I think like 32 to 35, somewhere in that
They're taking
range.
the top 3, right? The top 3 paid average.
Yeah, the average.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is what Mahomes, Rodgers, and Allen. Is that the top 3?
No, Allen's not up there. It might be
no, Allen's getting like 38.
Well, I knew he had just gotten his extension. That's why I thought he might be up there.
Real quick, I remember when they asked
Kirk Cuzzo, and he's up there, I'm sure. He always gets the fucking bag.
Wait, who did we say so far?
Mahomes, Rodgers. Yeah, Mahomes is definitely a part of it.
Well, so as of right now, it's Rodgers, Wilson, and Murray.
Oh, yeah, Russell Wilson's getting 49.
Oh, Russell Wilson. Okay,
God.
damn. So it must be over 40.
And Murray, that's so bad.
That's ridiculous. Do they make more than Mahomes?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because remember, Mahomes has been he was only getting 45 when he started the deal, and then he's been restructuring every year since.
Oh yeah, to try to
Being
keep
friendly.
talent there.
Hey,
Yeah,
look at
being
Brett.
friendly.
He's about to buy Heinz
friendly.
ketchup bread, and he's gonna be balling for life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hey, Hus, to tag or not to tag the dumbass?
Fuck no, don't tag him. You gotta tag Saquon, because if Saquon hits the open market, he's gonna actually have a lot of suitors. Danny Dumbass hits the open market, like he might realize the grass is not so greener on the other side. So I think that's why you really gotta tag Saquon. Make sure he don't go nowhere, because not a lot of people are gonna want Danny Dumbass's services.
Okay, JD, to tag. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go to tag just based on because they're a
My
playoff
God.
team. They're a playoff team, and if they were to let him walk, I don't think one of the top 4 quarterbacks, maybe the boy from Florida, might fall to him wherever they pick at. But yeah, I got to keep Danny in the building, and I'll go with the non-exclusive because the exclusive is gonna hit for the 44. So if you do hit him with the non-exclusive and it's 30, then teams open up and it's 2 first rounds. So I don't think nobody gonna give up 2 first rounds for Dumbass.
Yeah, so you might not need to hit him with the exclusive then, because you already know the landscape of the dumbass. No one's really fucking with him, right?
And
what
Joe said though is he's their bargaining negotiation is, bro, we like what you is, but you're a product of the system. 100%. When you didn't had your best year, it's not a coincidence that it was with a first-time head coach.
Yeah,
32.4 million would be the Danny Dimes or Danny Dumps or Danny Dumbass cap space.
I could just imagine him
around here.
Him wanting to be in the room with all the contract negotiations, because when they say a product of the system, you mean the system that wasn't winning playoff games for however many years,
right?
Yeah, I think
always got to fall back on that one playoff win.
Spencer Guru.
Yeah, I know he's had his share of struggles before Dable got there, and then even when Dable got there, he wasn't like some elite quarterback. But to me, you got to tag him on the non-exclusive because you can't risk letting him hit the open market. I know I hear you Huss about Saquon. If he hits the market, there'll be a lot of suitors, but I feel like with Saquon, you could still get him for a somewhat reasonable price because running backs teams will tend to break the bank for running backs. Quarterbacks, so these teams be desperate for a quarterback, man. There's a lot of teams that need a QB right now. I feel like over half the league could use an upgraded QB considering how young the dumbass is. I mean, he's still got some room for growth. I think that
got a playoff win under his
belt. And he's
belt.
got a playoff win under his belt against the fairly decent Vikings team where I think that you've got to tag him because if he hits the open market, someone like the Panthers, as Marty said, one of those teams with cap space, or maybe even Joe's Jets might throw him a big ass bag where in the Giants
Hell
be
no.
able to keep him.
I was thinking about this.
Hey, turn up was
Hell
like,
no.
fuck that.
Fuck that.
You'd rather Derek Carr?
He's probably already living in Jersey.
There's
You'd
Jets
rather
fans that
have
actually
Jimmy
want
Garoppolo.
him. I would much rather Carr. Yeah, I would rather Garoppolo cheaper. I mean, I'm not committing 40 million Danny Dimes. I know there's actually Jets fans that want Daniel Jones, but he threw 15 touchdowns last year.
I say this.
Yeah.
I'd say they need to pay the dumbass, bro. Because all right, this is I can't believe I'm about to say this right now.
Oh man, let me get the buzzer ready for you.
But this guy, Brian Dable, he was responsible for the third and fourth year leap of a Josh Allen the Stallion. Daddy dumbass. He can second year in the system, and you want to lock him down. Give him, see, if the dumbass wasn't so dumb, maybe he would see, you know what I'm saying, somebody who came from his same division, like Kirk Cousins, can get like one of them, you know what I mean? Them short, but all guaranteed deals, you know what I mean? The white guys always get those deals, bruh. They can ask for those.
They have the best agents.
He runs too much to get that Kirk Cousins deal, though. No one's giving him guaranteed, off a 100% guaranteed contract.
That's a good point. But see, they need to lock him down. You know what, though? There is no leverage that Danny Dumbass has because, like, Dayball could be like, hey, Jimmy, come over here. Remember me? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, shit. That's pretty much all I got, though. It's Danny Dumbass or like Jimmy, bro. Because I don't think Dayball's going to run it back with somebody who don't know his system already. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They could. Mitch Trubisky, they say, could be like an
there you go,
emergency
Trubisky.
fallback.
See?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's like Trubisky. Come on.
No, I don't. I agree with you on that opinion, Bogey, because they're a playoff team. And you know what I mean,
they gotta keep building.
Even though they ran up against Philly, you know what I mean, they still, you know what I mean,
they got to bring him back that second year, bro. Get him some weapons, get him some actual weapons.
That's what it is, though.
Yeah, somebody better than Freaky Ricky James, like,
and Kenny Galladay, bro.
Isaiah Hodgins. Like,
hey, man, don't disrespect the buddy.
Hodgins back.
Hey, he helped me a lot. I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm just saying, though, he needs to get more weapons. Like,
you're right.
He's number one receiver.
Who do they, Bogey? I know you usually know who. So who is the NFC West? Like who? I mean, who's the NFC East about to play this next year in the AFC?
Okay, they're playing.
They had a weak ass schedule this year. They played the fucking AFC South this year, so everyone
had the South. And who do they play from the NFC? They play,
let's see. The Giants we're talking here. I'm gonna look up.
Well, we're just talking the NFC.
East. The NFC East. Yeah, they played the.
They played the East.
Yeah, the AFC South, East, and then the NFC North.
Okay, the NFC North. Okay, yeah, because last year they played the year before that they played the NFC West. Right? Oh no. Hold on.
I think they did. No, the South. They played the South.
Played the South. Oh yeah, because they played the West in 2019. So yeah. Ooh, so they're playing the West again. So next year they play the NFC West. And so for my Niners, we play the NFC East and we play the AFC North next year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's on our schedule. Right.
But the thing is with the Giants, though, bro, they made the playoffs. Even though they played the South, they played in the NFC East, where damn near 4 teams could have went if Washington had a fucking quarterback, dog.
You know what's crazy?
So now, if you add something with the Giants, now the question that I was gonna pose to y'all is: we seen that Buffalo don't got no high-powered ass running back like Saquon. Now, would you rather have a high-powered ass running back, or would you rather go get Danny Dumbass a weapon like how they went and got Diggs, like how they went and got AJ Brown for Jalen Hurts?
The Dumbass only had 15 passing tugs because of the Saquon. You know what I mean? When you have a Saquon, you're gonna use that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, right. So it's like I think like it's kind of sucks for them because it's almost like they can't have both of them because Saquon's is not going to play under a tag. And maybe that would be the best bet for New York then, right? If they tag Saquon and then they still is open to trade him or maybe talk him down to a deal because you have till like June, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Before he has to sign that shit, you know what I mean?
3,200 passing yards. I mean, I guess 5 interceptions isn't bad, but yeah, I mean, 15 TDs, like...
He's not too far from Lamar Jackson. But
my point to that is that I mean, he got all the yards on the ground, and also he cut way the fuck back on the turnovers. That's why he's now in the conversation to get 30+ million because before this year, before he was in Dable's system, he was a turnover machine, fumbling, throwing picks. Where he showed that this year he was capable of taking care of the football. And that's a huge key to success for a quarterback is not turning it over. So
That's
feel
6
like
fumbles though, right? I mean, that's still a bunch.
Yeah.
Were
but
they
he
all
cut
long?
back a lot.
the
Yeah, the
rest were
fumbling
120
was still
attempts, though.
somewhat of a problem with the picks. He only had like 5 picks or something.
Yeah, I guess last year he had.
120 attempts.
Yeah, only 5 picks. Yeah.
So last year he had 7 interceptions compared to 5 this year, and last year he had 7 fumbles compared to this year 6. So I mean, he didn't cut
it's
down that much. On
Not
it.
really a big difference, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's good though. Only 5 interceptions.
Way more.
He
way
started.
more
So that's the thing. No, wait. He started only 11 games in 2021, and then this year he
100 more.
started 16. So his
100 more
touchdowns, his interception percentage, he actually had the best like interception percentage in the NFL. He was the best in the
Wow.
league at not throwing picks.
oh my God, I can't even call him a dumbass. No
you
more.
got to put it
Yeah.
over 20 over motherfucking 20 TDs, or you got to.
Yeah, that is true. Is
or
he
we
even
gotta
qualified?
attempts.
I
We
think
got
he's
500
qualified.
attempts.
472 attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's push it to 500 and then we'll see.
I mean, I'm not trying to
You
act
know
like he's
what?
an all
No,
pro.
no,
I'm just saying
No,
he is to me worth the tag. So I
You
guess
know,
we'll
I
now
agree
address
with you.
I agree.
Saquon.
Hey, that's a lot of
Saquon's the
attempts for
tag
the amount of
or
rush
not the
attempts he
tag.
gets, bro.
Yeah,
That's a lot of attempts
exactly.
for the amount of rush. I mean, like Aaron Rodgers, you only hovers around like 525-ish pass attempts on a regular.
Yeah, but his on a norm too, though. A season is five picks too, though. With 30, 40 TDs too, though. His back-to-back seasons, he only threw 7 picks in his MVP
Okay,
season.
it was a bad example. It was a bad, but I mean, like, I mean, as far as the pass attempts going, the reason why I'm impressed with that, he had 470s because that's a lot considering he's running a lot. You know what I mean, they're running a ton of plays. It's just like how it was in Buffalo. You know what I mean? We like Josh Allen because he was gonna throw the ball a ton and run a ton. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I get that today, Bo, because that probably ain't nothing but about 25 attempts a game.
In his first 2 years, he had similar attempts: 459 and 448, 12 INTs in year 1, 10 in year 2. So
what about the rush
double.
attempts? How are we looking on his rush attempts from year to year?
Let's see.
I mean, I know he's never played a full
120. It was 120 last year. I got that down right now. 120.
Yeah.
You got the 120. Damn, that's like a good Cam Newton year.
Yeah, before that it was 62, 65, and then 45 as a rookie.
120.
Oh yeah, he doubled it up this year.
He said, "Pay me the monies."
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what, Danny Dumbass, you're gonna get some
TDs.
somehow.
So he really had 22 TDs.
Yeah.
7 TDs on the ground.
You know who had a year like that? Tell me that wasn't far off from Jalen Hurts' year, the year before that, before last year, the 2021 year.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It's
It's pretty similar, honestly.
Yeah, it was like a 17 and 11 season.
Yeah, so they tag him.
He did throw double-digit picks
So
last
they
year.
probably tag him. They say, "Show me it again." Then I'll give you the, you know what I mean? Because it's. I'll tell you this much: Kyler Murray and Deshaun Watson, these guys are outliers. Kyler Murray, the outlier because he got a ton of guaranteed being a rushing QB. Ironically, now torn ACL, right? And then you have Watson, who's like, it had to be someone like Cleveland that would give him that amount of guaranteed because Cleveland's like, you know, they need someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're willing to piss off 31 other owners, you know what I mean? So guys like Hurts and Danny Dumbass, that they really got to have it on their arm too. Like Josh Allen's smart for extending when he did, you know what I mean? Because he's going to be market friendly, but he's still making like, you know, close to 40 every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he's a rushing QB as well as, you know what I mean? Like, these guys are wanting to reset the market or like match other. That's why I'm saying, like, Kyler Murray's got to be the outlier. You know what I mean? Like, I think everyone's, if they can't use Kyler Murray's contract as an example, because you know, it's an oxymoron. Like, look at what happened to Kyler Murray. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But see, what's ironic is like, you would have to be like, well, it was a non-contact, man. Because then that can happen to anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's higher probability when you're a mobile QB. All right, hit us with another one, Goo.
All right, yeah. Well, I guess with Saquon, Huss said to tag Saquon. We all said no, since we all said to tag the dumbass. So let's get the next big quarterback out the way. Lamar Jackson to tag or not to tag.
They should tag him and trade him. Just get rid of him.
Yeah, I guess we know they're gonna tag him. I guess the better question is to tag or to trade as far as Lamar, because we know they're tagging his ass.
Man, you know what, bro? They're gonna. I say they tag him, and then like they're gonna exclusive tag him. Nobody's gonna want to pay 2 firsts and then like he's gonna end up playing under this tag, and that's what they want him to do. It's just like as good as another contract year, right? Like, tell me before he got injured, it looked like Lamar, like MVP Lamar, bro. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
He died early.
I had shares of him.
Why wouldn't someone want to pay 2 first?
So now that's what I was going to ask right there, Huss, because
he's going to want that guaranteed money.
Trey Lance. We just seen Trey Lance go for 3 of them.
Yeah.
Listen,
we just seen Watson. Seen Watson get.
He wants that He wants the 230. You know what I mean? Okay, it would have to be another bad organization then. You know, like Atlanta for sure. You know what I mean?
I don't even think he has to move Washington to do it.
Exclusive.
Got to be someone in the NFC. I don't think they trade.
That's why he ain't got
the max would be 3, right? The max is usually 3 first.
I think so.
That is
max. So because then the franchise, the exclusive, it's only 2. So for sure they're throwing that 3rd on there. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm talking about like they'll be like when you exclusive franchise tag, that's the starter. You know what I mean? You can't get him for less than 2 first. You know what I mean?
100%. And I agree with that.
I don't think that he would go for less than 2 first, anyways.
And I'm saying is that somebody, if they did it for Trey Lance, bro, an unproven commodity that only played a couple of games.
Basket case,
huh?
I think that's just there's a Sagittarius at the helm. We swing for the fence, bro.
No facts.
You might have missed big.
That. But what I'm saying is, though, you let a player of Lamar Jackson, who's only 26 years old, hit the open market or is available for trade, and you see what these other quarterbacks just. I mean, even Watson
too, because
3 first rounds shouldn't be nothing. And the 250, he gonna get it from somebody. All it takes is one team for him to fall in love, and I bet you it's one team ready to pounce right now. You put
the 9 because as much as they say the league is morphing into these mobile QBs, right? It's like they don't want to pay them. You know what I mean? Everybody they want to find, you know what I'm saying, the dual threat QBs, but it's like they don't.
We're seeing the old ways change though. It's younger GMs, it's younger coaches. Like, I mean, we've seen like more QB trades of like the crazy ass caliber.
We've seen teams with no fucking draft picks.
I gotta take it to Turnip real quick. Because Turnip, he was the one I remember one of the first times I had him on the show. It was when Joe Douglas, right? Joe Douglas, you guys just hired Joe Douglas.
Yep.
And so, like, boom, like that's like the low-hanging fruit, right? Trade him the fucking Jets, right?
Who, Lamar? Yeah. I mean, that's what everyone. I still think it's a pipe dream, but I mean, if they're actually gonna tag him, I think he's getting traded. Like, he's not gonna play under the tag. It's gonna be Watson, pre-allegations all over again. Like, he's not gonna play for the tag. No shot. So yeah, give him 3 first-round picks. Hell yeah, I would give him 3 first-round picks. I'd give him more for Lamar. Are you shitting me? Have a guy like that, like
the Jets specifically. I mean, whiffing on Darnold, whiffing on Wilson. Yeah. Like, I mean, man, why wouldn't a team like that want to pay 3
and
first?
giving the
know what you're gonna get? Actually, this is as long as he stays healthy, you're gonna get a good quarterback. It's like, yeah, enough with the draft, enough wasting your picks on trash quarterbacks. So yeah, why wouldn't you just put all your eggs in one basket? Yeah, I'm all for it. You pay him all the money he wants. You give him 3 picks. Sure, sign me up.
And it was right on par. Emil just asked that, and I was waiting for a second to get it in, and Bogey just right on it.
Hey, you know what? I felt it in the force, but also like it would be awesome, right, to see Lamar and the Stallion twice a year. Lamar and the 2 fish.
That would be crazy.
Twice a year.
Still think it's a pipe dream, but I mean, hey,
federal, bro.
I just don't think they trade him in the AFC.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I look at Marty. He said, I'd be so down for the Vikings to trade Cousins and a first and something. I mean,
I see Atlanta. I know that's been like the hot rumor, but I honestly see that. Like, Arthur Smith is he looks like he's the real deal. I think he'd fit well over there. Yeah, he just needs a QB. He won 7 games with Ritter and Mariota.
I feel like I'm gonna be boring here and say he stays with Baltimore. Because I'm thinking that Todd Moinkin, the new OC, was a good hire to where I believe Baltimore's going to have to give in and pay him the big bucks. And I feel like if he's smart, he'll take it because they've got a really good defense, division stuff, but they've got a really good defense. They can win with Lamar. And if the offense is better with Moinkin's system, then I would think he'll just stay put in Baltimore. Because, I mean, let's be real. I mean, Atlanta – that's not a good spot. The division's wide open, but that'll
be fun for fantasy, bro. Like if I knew, see, I even thought about it because I'm in the startup. I'm like, I wonder how far London will fall, because like just for the chance that like it could be, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
just,
London and Pitts would be like his new Andrews.
right?
That'd be huge. That'd be big stock up for those guys. I just don't see that though. I know Atlanta will probably throw a lot at him, kind of like they
Lamar
did
got
last
home,
year
bro. Lamar can
with
throw,
Deshaun
bro.
Watson. But like, I think he stays put. I really do.
Lamar is slinging, bro. It's just that like Greg Roman's a terrible play caller.
That's what I'm saying. Now that I was like, what's the OC gonna be? And I think they made a good hire with Moikin. So with that being said, I think they keep him. Yes,
the Georgia guy.
Well, does he play under
Todd
the
Moikin.
franchise? You think he plays under the franchise tag though, or you think they just sign him upright?
No, I think they'll be able to work something out. I don't think he's gonna sit out though, because it's like if they do have the franchise issue, I think if he I think he'll say he's gonna sit out, but I think he'll play under it. Yeah,
he ain't playing on that motherfucker.
I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
He ain't playing on that.
I don't think he will. I mean, just last year, he didn't even show up to the playoff game. And then I saw him tweet. He's a big Instagram tweet guy, whatever, Twitter guy, saying that he feels disrespected, obviously. So,
but yeah, I think he'll get paid though.
And his value just goes down too much. That's why I think he would hold out on the franchise tag.
Dak makes this is last year after making money on this shit, but man, that motherfucker was making 40 a season. If the going rate, if Danny gonna get 35, bro, come on, man. This is an MVP quarterback, man. 100%. That's 26 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Baltimore
running back, dog.
They're gonna wise up. They've been trying to play hardball, but I think they're not gonna give him 250,
bro.
They're gonna give him something.
Somebody else finna do it, bro.
He wanted like Lamar. I mean, what is it, Lamar? He wanted Watson or better. Is like what they keep saying. You know what I mean? Like in guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wants fully guaranteed. He wants a full guaranteed contract. And why wouldn't he? He saw Watson get it.
Yeah, I remember he had a franchise tag. I was like, Le'Veon Bell did it where he just held out the entire season. So I was thinking, like, well, no one actually does that, but Lev Bell proved, you can do that.
I mean, and you know what was crazy is like he just came back, and then you realize like, damn, he needs a good offensive line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
You're like, oh, that's right.
Here's a really good point, and here's probably what screws him a little bit more. He said it's crazy because he's his own agent, like going to court without a lawyer.
That is
true. Yeah, that's stupid. He needs to stop doing that. I mean, look at Deshaun Watson. I mean, Deshaun Watson got that huge bag, and he had a really good agent. Yeah, Lamar needs to
Cleveland
swallow his pride and hire a fucking agent.
Watson.
Hey,
hire a fucking agent, Lamar. Hire a fucking agent.
No one's gonna pay that much guaranteed money again, bro. Like,
no, that's only a Browns thing to do. I feel.
Yeah,
they were thirsty for that quarterback. They needed it, and it's a couple of teams that's thirsty for that quarterback that they've been wanting for a long time. Somebody gonna drop that bag in them picks, bro. He hit that market 100%.
Let the Browns make the playoffs 2 or 3 years in a row, and people are gonna start giving up the guaranteed money, just like they did in Watson.
True.
I mean, you know what's crazy, bro? They need to get rid of that goddamn Brownie the elf. What is
oh my god, that thing is off.
Like,
the dog pound. Have the dog.
Not wear that on the jacket.
That's terrible.
The dog, like the dog pound.
They have the cool. That's so cool. A dog with the fucking collar.
And call it the dog pound, not the elf pound. Like what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
That's like the new era. Well, that's the new Browns, the dog pound, that elfy thing. That's like the old Browns. I don't know why they're trying to bring back the old shit.
What's going on here?
Was that? I mean, did Jim Brown play under the elf?
Yeah, like, he did. Yeah, he did.
Well, that's that 1960 shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's like so outdated. Yeah,
right.
With Jim Brown's face. Yeah.
Get a motherfucking character, a motherfucking Jim Brown himself, bruh. On the that would be hard. All right, well, I digress. Okay, who else we got? I know we got some more.
Oh, actually, we do have another quarterback, Geno Smith, to tag or not to tag.
Oh man, they need to tag him and draft somebody, bruh.
How can they not come to a deal with Gino? Like
because
that,
you know
how
why?
can
Gino's
they
like,
not come to
pay
a
me.
deal?
Gino's not playing. He's like, I'm on 40.
Fucking Gino.
I got
Oh,
to the
back
playoff.
up his whole career and
off.
has one good
Let
year.
Gino
Now he-
cook, motherfucker. He's like,
They got 3 first-round picks, and he actually balled out. I guess I'd be using it to my advantage too. Like, look what you got, just because you
I'm
had
trying
me.
to break the bank too. If I'm Gino, bro, I'll play on the tag if they tag me. You know what I mean? But you give me a 2-year contract, somewhat kind of like how Cuzzo's did to to groom old boy that's coming in right now. Hell yeah, and we still contended.
Yeah.
and here's another thing too is like this is a cool organization as far as like they'll always pay their motherfuckers like for example Chris Carson, remember he had to retire because of injury, and then they're like, you know what, man, you get your whole bag, bro. Remember that? They do this all the time. Doug Baldwin, like when he retired, quote unquote, they're like, they gave him his whole bag, you know what I mean? Because and so my point being is like they could do like how the Cowboys did Dak when they gave Dak that deal, just to, instead of they gave a lot to him a signing bonus, and then whatever against the cap that year was like 30, and then they gave him the tag, you know what I mean, just to give him extra bread on there, you know what I mean. So they could probably give him a little fucking a little extension, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you think is realistic for Gino? 30 million? You know what I'm saying?
I think
If Danny Dumbass is going to be asking for 45,
3 years out of 3 years, 100 million.
See, it'd be like 75 million guaranteed or some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's all about that. Then instead of a signing bonus, if they have to give him a signing bonus, they might even just give him the tag on top of that. You know what I mean? Because that's like they're just cool like that. You know what I mean? Right now they're only paying DK. They ain't really paying nobody. I mean, they're paying Jamal. Right? Damn.
Yeah, they're not paying a whole lot on defense.
Paying Jamal Adams a ton, but that's really it. I think
that's pretty much it.
But,
they just
DK and Lockett.
Yeah, I think they just paid it's disclosed, but they just paid I think it was their right tackle. Right or left tackle. They just paid somebody today.
No, they were both rookies. It must have been someone from the interior of their line.
Maybe it was a guard.
Yeah, I think a guard. Yeah.
It was in one of the little footnotes today. Anyway, yeah, you know what I mean? But Gino, I mean, he did earn it, though. It's funny because I was on here shitting on Gino. Like, I refused to believe it after the first. It took like 3 weeks where I was like, all right.
Like, this motherfucker's gonna suck after his first 15 plays.
Yeah, I remember I almost sold on him in the 16th. I'm trading his ass. This is Fugazi, but I remember I wasn't getting enough back. I was like, what is he sent a very strong QB1? I'm not giving him up.
He took you to the chip,
and I won that shit. I got the chipper in that bitch. I had Russ. I picked Russ's ass and let Gino got me to the chipper. Let's fucking go.
He's like, I'll give you Gino for Kenny Pickett, and he's all, and I'm like, nah, bro. I don't want. He's like, I'll throw in Trubisky too. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, he turned that shit down. But hey, I mean, I'm glad you didn't take it because Kenny Pickett, he wasn't bringing no chippers.
Fuck no.
He had a rough rookie year.
You know what I mean? Gino was slinging it though.
Yeah, he really was. It really was. Shit. Well, here's another one for y'all. To tag or not to tag? Double J, Josh Jacobs.
Oh yeah, they got to do that.
To tag. Yeah.
They got to do it. He'll play under we want him to play under the franchise tag for fantasy.
Because then they're gonna run him into the dirt again.
I thought he said though. I thought he was like Lamar that came out and said, "I'm not playing under the tag."
I mean, shit.
I don't think he should be demanding like a Lamar though. He's only had a good rookie year, and then last year, and then the in between years were pretty bad. So it's like.
Yeah,
do it again
for 1,000 almost every year though.
Yeah, I was about to say he always had like 1,000 all purpose.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess second and third years, it's just as he had a really good rookie year, but I don't know. I'm tagging him.
His breakout for sure.
Oh yeah, I think average almost like 5 yards a carry.
Picking up his 5th year option. That's what they should have just done.
Yeah, they really did. That was Gruden's fault though. I think didn't Gruden make
everything was his fault.
He was the one that they declared they weren't because you have to tell them that before last year. That's
You're right. Yeah, yeah. Fucking Gruden fucked up, but yeah, to me they got to tag him because he's such a good fit in that system. So like, yeah, he was fit like a glove in McDaniel's system. And the running back tag isn't that expensive. That's why some people were saying that the Giants might go ahead and tag Saquon, to save some money as opposed to the dumbass. But in their situation, to me, they got to pay up for the QB. But for the Raiders, bro, like to me, you got to tag the running back because you're gonna be able to, probably have a pretty cheap QB like a Jimmy G or something. Although you say cheap, Jimmy G's gonna probably want 15 to 20 at least. Probably more than that.
Probably more, honestly.
25.
They were saying Jimmy wants 30. That's why the Raiders.
I saw like
God.
2 years,
No way
60
I'd pay
million
that.
for
Oh my
projected
God.
deal. That's what I've seen.
Man, what, Baker Mayfield's gonna want 25?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, this
Lakers
is
sitting on the bench.
ridiculous.
He ain't getting 20 million.
Hey, I gotta get out of here, fellas. I gotta work on editing some videos. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Brody.
For sure.
Peace out.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah, that says Baker though. Golly, 20 million. I mean, it's just pitiful, man. At the Saints, like, as a Saints fan, it's so frustrating dealing with this quarterback carousel because you feel like you're just you're like, as Bogey says, you're in purgatory or in their case, hell, really. I mean, you have like this quarterback hell, bro.
Hey, I can relate. I get it.
Yeah, no, yeah, I shouldn't be complaining. At least we had a 15-year run of Drew Brees with the Jets. Y'all have been starved for since fucking Joe
2010.
Namath.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and they had those glory years in the early 2000s, but that was also
Chad Pennington.
Pennington had a few good years, and then Sanchez, and then that was it.
Franchise, yeah. And then Fitzmagic for that year.
Pennington, was it Testaverde?
Yep.
Man, Testaverde, yeah, he had some good years. Yeah, he had some years.
Him and Parcells, yeah, they had pretty good years. I think they went to the AFC Championship. Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin. Yeah, running his ass off.
Right.
My guy.
Okay, so I got one. Keenan Allen. Like, because this one's like...
Oh, we're moving on to cap casualties now. Okay.
Oh, okay. My bad. We're still on the franchise.
Yeah, because I think that was about it as far as, like, skill players. I mean, you got guys like Orlando Brown that could be
Jeremy Bates. I know he's
yeah,
one too.
shit like that. But if y'all ready to move on to cap casualties, I'm cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, yeah. So Keenan Allen, could he be a cap casualty? That's an interesting one because, like, Favre was on the Jets.
Yeah.
And Antonio, what up, Antonio? He's a nice Jets background. Yeah, Antonio's a Jets fan.
Hey, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah, they had Favre. They went 8-3, and then he was hurt, and then he was sending dick pics, and they all went downhill from there. Now he's suing McAfee. That guy is a maniac.
Oh, yeah, he's down bad as fuck.
He's so down bad.
Yeah, the voicemails. That was so bad. Those voicemails
so
he left to
weird.
that chick he was sending dick pics to.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was rough. Shit, well, Keenan Allen, though, I'll start it off. I think he should not be a cap casualty because him and Justin Herbert, you got really good chemistry there. And he was injured, but when he was healthy last year, he wasn't washed. To me, the Chargers should restructure with him because if you cut bait with him, he's going to become the best wide receiver on the fucking free agent market because it's a really weak free agent receiver class right now. Jacoby Myers is the best on the market. So, if you cut Keenan Allen, you're setting yourself up to lose him because he's going to get probably like 20 million plus from somebody. Because they're teams that's desperate for a receiver to where, to me, they need to try to work something out, restructure. Do not make him a cap casualty.
Hey, you know what, too? Here's the thing. It's like, damn. Just fucking tag him or something. You know what I mean?
Well, you can if you cut him. It's like Derek Carr. It's like the Raiders. They cut Derek Carr. They can't tag him now.
That is true. Duh.
They cleared 14 million though. I know, like.
We're gonna make him a cap casualty and then franchise. That'd be funny. No, Keenan, we want you back, man. Please come back to us.
1 year. I mean, I guess they could do like Juju did, right? With his last year. With the
Steelers. What up?
His last year with the Steelers, they let him go and then he signed back. You know what I mean?
Right? Oh no, he was a free agent.
Yeah, he
They
signed
didn't
for 1
release
year.
him. He came back, but he wasn't a
Yeah, he
cap
couldn't find
casualty.
no
It
deal.
was on
That's
his
why he
rookie
came
contract, and he couldn't find a deal that
That's
he liked,
true.
so he came back.
Mm,
He wanted a
damn.
multi-year deal. I remember the
So-
best he got was the Chiefs,
so
but it
did
was
they
only
just
on a
eat-
1-year deal. So then he was like, "I'll go back to Pittsburgh."
Maybe the Chargers are stupid though, and they just pay him, bro, and keep him.
They have a ton of
Well,
shit
they wouldn't be
contracts,
stupid.
though.
To me, they should just keep him. I mean,
No, I mean like with his
I'll
existing
restructure
contract.
him.
You know what I mean?
Well, it probably
So who's
depends on
there?
how they feel about Josh Palmer too, though. What if they want to give
Yeah,
Josh
if they feel
Palmer a
really
full,
good about Josh Palmer, maybe they will make him a cap casualty. I don't feel that good about Josh Palmer.
I love Josh Palmer, bro.
I
but
got
he's
Josh
not
Palmer
getting
in
out.
Dynasty, but yeah, I mean, from my bias standpoint, I'd be like, yeah, they should cut Keenan, but I'm not being
Larry
biased here.
Fitzgerald played out of the slot until he was like 33. Like once he got over 30, he became like Bruce.
Yeah, and that's
Arians,
what
like,
Keenan
you're a
Allen
slot
is.
receiver now, Jack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he still thrived in that role.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Keenan Allen, bro. I mean, they need to just keep him because if you cut him, I mean, Justin Herbert regressed this year unexpectedly. So, I mean, if you
Did
cut
Keenan
Keenan
Allen come in the
Allen.
league at like 20? He came in like at 20 years old or something? Because hold on.
No, I think he came in. Let's see. I don't think he was that
2014?
young. 2013, he came in. Yeah, he was young when he came in 21 because he's only 30 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's now a 10-year vet. Holy shit.
I know they can't, bro. They kind of need him there. I do like. See, here's another thing too. Is they definitely need to add over there to the Chargers. They need like outside speed. Like, are they going to depend on Jalen Guyton coming back? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
DeAndre Carter's a free agent. BMW's kind of banged up. Yeah, they need another deep threat.
Well, yeah, because and they need a speed threat, right? And because they got Kellen Moore over there now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like that system there, that a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. You know what I mean. You're gonna have you need a burner on the outside. So it's like you can't. What that says, like the fact that you need to add someone, you can't be thinking about like minusing someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they trade Keenan to the Patriots and draft a receiver. That's what Emil's saying.
I'm with that.
Well, the Chargers have a lot of bad contracts, though. Like, they're going to have to restructure.
Yeah.
Like, J.C. Jackson's contract looks like a complete disaster.
Yeah, Khalil Mack.
Khalil Max is bad. Like, now I'm looking that they would save like $15 million if they just flat out dropped Keenan Allen. But I think you trade him before you drop him. Like, that doesn't really,
yeah, for sure. You could probably get something for him because it's I mean, Bobby Trees was cut today. That was one of the first. I think he was like the very first. Well, Derek Carr was, but outside Derek Carr, he was the very first cap casualty.
They released like their whole team today.
Yeah, they released 4 players. They released their kicker, Bobby Trees, Zach Cunningham, the linebacker, and Luan, the left tackle. So yeah, they released a lot of core, 3 core pieces plus their kicker. Well, Bobby Trees wasn't really a core piece. He was just somebody they got as a cheap replacement for AJ Brown, and it did not work out.
No, a lot of drops.
Because Marty's saying that
they're gonna go after Mike McGlinchey because the GM that they hired, he's from the Niners, and if they're just gonna let go of Taylor was their left tackle. My bad.
Well, not anymore. Titans could be really, really bad this year.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of gutting it. You know what? I think they're planning on the tank for Caleb Williams. I'm starting to get tank vibes from them.
I could see that. Yeah, you drop 5 guys. They don't even have a GM yet, right? They still have like the interim GM.
No,
I think they hired somebody.
Oh, did they hire somebody?
Yeah, somebody from the Niners.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what you were saying. Got it.
Yeah, who's probably going to want to rebuild. So they're going to gut the roster. Yeah, they're going to gut the roster, and then they're going to take a quarterback in 24. They're going to tank with Tanny because he's not very good.
Shit, they might let his ass go.
Yeah, he might not even be on the
market.
Yeah, that's true. They might, because Atlanta, Arthur Smith's familiar with him. Atlanta might come knocking. We'll take him off your hands for a second rounder. And then you know what they'll do? They'll make Malik Willis the sacrificial lamb. They'll
Oh,
just have
yeah.
a year of Malik Willis and go 2-15 and then draft Caleb Williams.
They will have Williams.
I
Yeah,
see exactly what y'all think. Y'all
Yeah.
slick, Tennessee. I see what y'all are doing.
Or
I'm
Dobbs.
on to y'all. I see y'all.
Hey, man,
Y'all are gonna fucking.
That's a
tank.
good play, bro. You know who just did that play not too long ago? The evil emperor himself, bro. Bill Belichick, bro. He was like, fucking throw Cam Newton in there.
Yeah, and they still won 8 games or something.
Yeah, they were like 7-9. They almost made the playoffs.
Because then Marty saying that Brandon Cooks might go back to the evil emperor. He said the Pats will get Brandon Cooks and Bobby Trees.
I mean, he knows Bill O'Brien's system.
Yeah,
he's got a huge cap penalty though. Cooks, he has like an insane cap. I think it's like.
Oh, if the Texans release him.
Yeah. I think I have it. I had it earlier. Where is it?
Yeah, he could be a cap casualty, but maybe not.
Dead cap of $34 million.
Lord,
$34
That's
million.
worse than Michael Thomas.
That is, yeah, it is worse. Yeah, because I was comparing the two, and I was like, damn, that is definitely worse. Because Thomas is 26, so dang, $34 million.
Yeah,
that is
Hey, because they never think that you're gonna get to that last step of the contract.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And he's already pissed. He didn't get traded anyway, so
they kept kicking all that money back. You know what I mean? He's been traded the most, bro.
Yeah, every other year he's traded.
He's been passed around.
Yeah, bro. And he's like, "What? I'm about to be a cap casualty? Never."
And he balls.
He's like, "Bro, I'm gonna be traded."
Hey, he be balling everywhere he go though.
Yeah, and he's only what? Is he 30? Is he 29?
I think he's 30. I want to say if Keenan Allen's 30, I think he is. Yeah, 30.
Cooks was drafted the year after Keenan.
But he could still be older because Keenan was so.
He's 29.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also started young at 21. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Who drafted him? Oh, your Saints drafted him.
Yep. First round pick, traded up for him. Typical Sean Payton special. Give up a bunch to get the shiny new toy.
Yeah.
That was Sean Payton's philosophy. Give up picks to get the shiny new toy. And then the next year, we don't have a pick. Oh, we'll give up our next year's pick to get a pick. Like, always got to have that shiny new toy.
Here we
can't do that anymore.
No, not anymore. Now we're paying the fucking piper.
Negative picks.
Exactly.
You know what it could be, though, too? You never know. Behind the scenes, Breeze could be like, get rid of him. I can't work with him. You know what I mean? Like, Kenny Steele's like, nah. He's like,
you know why Cooks left? This is exactly why. Because he pouted. There's a game where the Saints blew out the Rams, and like pretty much everyone got involved except for him, and he pouted. Like, why didn't I get any looks? What the hell? And then Sean was like, you know what? You're
you like the Rams so much? We're trading.
Time to go.
Yep.
You want to go back to California?
Yep. Crispy said, actually, they traded him to the evil emperor. They traded him to the evil emperor. Like, are you going to get traded? All right, bet we're going to trade you to the dark side. And in the dark side, they didn't want him either, so they traded him to California.
Well, because he got El Concusto on the big stage. Remember
against Atlanta? Yeah. He got.
He did. Yeah. I forgot.
It was Malcolm Jenkins, I think.
No. It was against.
Was it?
I
thought that was wasn't that in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was the Eagles.
Oh, the Falcons.
Was it?
Oh, wait, no, the Eagles. Yeah,
it was the Eagles. Yeah,
that was the year after. Let's see, what year was the year?
It was Malcolm Jenkins, I think.
You're right. Yeah, 2017. That was when they played the Eagles, and then they lost. Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 February. Yep.
Yeah, well, it'd been 2018 February. 2017.
Oh, okay, it was the 2017. Oh, that's right. That's when the Eagles won it. Yeah. Yeah. They cracked him. Oh, that's right. And in 2018, he goes over to the
Rams and did the same shit.
Yeah, he started
played in the Super Bowl. Didn't they play the Rams that year? I mean,
they played the Evil Empire that year. Oh, yeah, so he was the Super Bowl loser 2 years in a row. He got
hella mad too in that game too.
Yeah, he was.
They weren't throwing him the rock, but it was like he was just he was smothered.
Yeah,
I remember it was like
that was a 13-3 game or a 12-3 game or 12-6 game.
They had the twins on him. Fucking
McCourty
were just on him. You know what I mean? They were just on him, and then it was like Cup was getting got by what's his name? By Gilmore. It was a wrap for them. Oh, and then I always bring this up. So the key to winning that game, the way it was, right? It was crazy because they had Brian Hoyer. You know, he's gonna play the role of Jared Goffel, right? In the 2-week preparation. So he's watching all kind of film on Jared Goff, trying to get his mannerisms down. And then he even watched the Hard Knocks shit. And he noticed in Hard Knocks that McVay was kind of getting on him. Like, hey, you can't always depend on me telling you like the whole play. You know what I mean? Basically, like, it's a shit they shouldn't even have put it on the show. Because, they noticed that once they cut the communication off, you know what I'm saying, from QB to the coach, you know what I'm saying? Now he ain't gonna change the play. You know what I'm saying? He's not calling no audibles, nothing like that. I mean, this is still early in his career. So now he probably would, but I mean, at least then. So they noticed that. Brian Hoyer was like, "Oh shit!" He tells Bill Belichick, "Hey, look it. Every time that play clock goes down and the communication cuts out, you know what I'm saying? If you change the look on him, he's gonna go with whatever play it is. You know what I mean? Whatever play was called. You know what I'm saying? You change the look, and the play is called from the look that they're giving him. You know what I mean? So now it was just a wrap, bro. He could get nothing going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the evil empire had him stuffed.
Now look at this.
Figured his ass out.
It gets even better because it's a copycat league, right? McVay came in 17-18, he's unstoppable. That 2019 season, though, they were on to him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They were on to the screens. They were on to the wheel routes. And
and he had to readjust.
They had to let Gurley go. Gurley wasn't the guy no more.
Yeah.
No, Gurley wasn't the guy no more. Fucking they knew with Goffel, all you gotta do is just change the look. As soon as the fucking play clock gets down to like 10 seconds.
You're right. Yes, that's why McVay was like, "Fuck this. We're getting rid of Goffel. We're bringing in Stafford. We're revamping this." And they
someone that could call an audible and be like, and you know what I mean, and change the protection and do what you gotta do with you know what I mean.
Yeah,
They fucking wanted those son of a bitches.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Oh yeah, cap casualties. I mean, this one's obvious, but like Michael Thomas. I mean, to me, it's obvious he's a cap casualty. But what's they all?
$26 million.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat it. We are done with Michael Thomas, bro. He's done with us. We're done with him. That's a toxic relationship that needs to end.
Why don't you just trade him for like a 6th-round pick at this point? Like,
trade him to fucking New England or something for the
I could see that.
Like Cooper, like a Mark,
or to Denver, bro. If him and Sean Payton mended fences, maybe he goes to Denver.
I mean, Sean Payton, they ended on bad terms, bro.
Yeah, they clashed a time or two. Nothing too bad. They're not as bad as Peyton and Cook. So that's why I was saying they might be able to end up back together.
Get Aaron Rodgers to the Jets and then put Michael Thomas there as a slot receiver.
Talk about toxicity.
Fuck it.
God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The all Ohio State, bro. Garrett Wilson, Michael Thomas.
Let's go.
Hey, if Thomas can stay healthy, he's still a good player.
Elijah Moore is another toxic one.
Oh, God, yeah.
Hey, Michael Thomas got some of the best hands, bro. Like, ever.
Yeah, he really does. He really does.
Like,
I'm trying to think of where would be a good spot for him because if he gets released, ends up a cap casualty, like I'm thinking there's going to be somebody that gets him. And I tell you what, the Giants, bro.
Oh, there you go. The Giants.
They could use him. They could definitely use him.
It smells like Galladay 2.0, though. I don't know.
I don't know. He's got to be better than Galladay.
Here we go, bro.
He's got to be better than Galladay.
It's so easy, bro. It's right there in our face.
He gets hurt. Yeah, I guess Galladay doesn't have an excuse.
It's
the
injuries,
Chiefs,
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bake's a lot saying the Raiders.
I'd say it's the Chiefs, bro. The way they're about to dink and dunk.
The Patriots.
If they don't bring back Juju, maybe the Chiefs or the.
He would be way better in that Juju role than Juju was, and Juju just played predominantly in the slot.
I'll tell you what, man. If Baltimore, if they expand their playbook, they might play. Need a slot guy. I mean, like him and Lamar could link up.
I like Baltimore. I like that fit.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a new look Baltimore too, because like you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna be like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not gonna be
the
like
power rush team.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw the ball a lot more. You know what I mean?
He played well when he played last year. It's just like you don't know when he's going to play. But when he was actually healthy in the beginning of the year, he caught a few touchdowns. Like he was solid.
Talk about Bateman, right? Michael Thomas.
MT, Michael Thomas. Yeah.
Right, no, MT he only played 3 games. It's a cup of coffee, but it was a pretty damn good cup of coffee. Yeah, he was, and he normally wasn't a big touchdown scorer, but yeah, he had 3 tugs in 3 games.
Oh, okay, I
He
said
played
5.
pretty well.
I put 10 on the 2 real quick. He's a lot of money, bro. He's gone.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other casualties. Y'all got any more?
I love that Patriots fit though.
See, I was gonna say the Patriots.
Yeah,
and I know Spencer would be like, "You always said they're gonna."
Yeah, because Belichick loves to pick up veterans for the lows.
I mean, the big old slot receiver, bro.
Yeah, because Jacoby Myers, they're probably gonna let Jacoby Myers walk if I had to guess.
Jacoby Myers probably goes to the Raiders before Michael Thomas would. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's true. The Raiders have money, so they could have like Myers, Renfro, and Adams.
And the Raiders do dumb shit.
They probably have a statue of
Matt
Myers
Collins is a free agent.
throwing the ball backwards. They probably
exactly. I forgot about that. They'll be all right. You gave. We'll take you in. We'll take you in.
You got a rocket
You'll be one of us. Yeah, he did that. He threw that because he wanted to be a Raider. I want to be back with Josh McDaniels. Fuck Belichick. He did that to fuck Belichick. Over. He wanted to go back to Papa McDaniels.
He saw
go back to the Nets.
He was throwing it to his teammates.
All right, here's one from Marty. Here's another good one from Marty. Speaking of receivers, D-Hop. What happens with D-Hop?
Trade him.
Yeah, I don't think he's a cap casualty. I think he gets traded, bro. Because he's not that old. I mean, he's like, what, 30? Right around 30?
He's 30 now, yeah.
Yeah, 30. So, I mean, to me, he's still got trade value. He showed when he came back last year that he could still ball the fuck out.
He still definitely got juice.
He might have to restructure, though. I think he's supposed to make like 30 million.
He's getting traded.
He's
getting traded, no doubt.
If whoever trades for him, it's probably a contender, and he'll restructure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
no losers are gonna trade for him. Like unless they're like they really want to put some veteran around their youngster. You know what I mean? And I don't see any teams like that outside of the Texans. Maybe like
or the Bears.
He is not going back to the Texans.
You know what I mean?
He's leaving that. I mean, Arizona's gonna be terrible. So.
Yeah, no, he's not going back there. I'm gonna go through the teams here.
Yeah, they're taking a year off. That Arizona.
Yeah, I like the Bears.
They're taking too. Yeah, they're taking. Shit, what about the Jets, bro?
I love that thought.
I mean, shit, you can move on from Corey Davis and then have the 3 wides at Hop, Wilson, and Eli Moore.
Oh, yeah, because they get 12. I think they free up like 12 million if they release Corey Davis, and then, I mean, yeah, I'm all for that.
Hey,
I don't know if
Davis is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's a cap casualty. Yeah, speaking of cap casualties,
he's the definition.
Davis,
he definitely goes to New England.
Corey Davis?
Yeah.
Or maybe like Atlanta. He goes back with Arthur Smith.
There you go. With Arthur Smith. That's a good one.
Yeah,
there you go.
I love D-Hop, though. I think he's definitely worth it. Yeah, he balled out last year. You know, even when Kyler was down, he still played pretty well.
Yeah, but how about this? D-Hop to the Raiders, bro, to have a 1-2 punch. D-Hop and Adams.
That is nasty.
That'd be so nasty.
Wow. Like, hey, in fantasy, I would be on Stedman just because of that.
Stidham,
They'll totally tank on quarterback. We'll go with Studman at quarterback. We're not paying Jimmy. We're not paying Carr, Baker.
We got D-Hop now.
We got D-Hop and Adams. As long as we have just anybody under. We got like a body, a full-on like mannequin under center. And they'll just, they'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We got D-Hop and Adams.
That shit is crazy.
That would be crazy. That'd be hard, bro. And Josh Jacobs. That'd be a real life fantasy team.
Aren't they broke too, though? Like the Raiders have like no money because they're still paying.
They never mind then. If they
I'm pretty sure they have.
You're gonna have to have some money for Hopkins.
Because they're still paying Carr too, huh?
Carr, Gruden.
Yeah, they're fucked.
I think they're.
Oh yeah, and then speaking of the Cardinals, Chosen Anderson legally changes his name to Chosen Anderson, formerly known as Robbie. Robbie with a Y, then Robbie IE, and now Chosen. He's not gonna go anywhere, bro. He's in the out the league. He's gonna be XFL, bro. Oh, actually, you know what? I got a spot for Chosen. Remember how we were saying earlier about the Chargers needing the deep threat?
Oh,
there it is. There it is. Chosen Anderson.
Right there.
Hey, that's hard, bro.
Be an upgrade over
Chosen.
DeAndre Carter because that dude just wasn't it. So like, yeah.
I mean, he's a
Chosen
punt returner.
Anderson. That's my
It's funny
first
because
time
he's
hearing
from out
about
here.
that.
That's one of my boy's cousins, man. DeAndre Carter and shit.
No, I'm pretty sure that was real,
Yeah,
right?
he went to Sac State.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everything.
No, that's real, Antonio. He legally changed it.
Yeah, Chosen.
Chosen
It's
Anderson.
been his like Instagram handle
known
forever.
as Robert
but he
Steven
changed it.
Anderson until 2023. That's his legal name now.
I mean,
Fucking
shit,
nuts.
man. He should have went all out and changed the last name, bro, so he can have it on the jersey.
Right.
Chosen.
Or even just hyphenate it, right?
Ocho Cinco.
Right. He legally changed his name so he can put it on the jersey.
Hey,
Right?
dude.
Yeah.
Remember Man of World Peace? Who was
Yeah.
that?
Ron
Ron
Artest,
Artest,
yeah.
Yeah, he legally changed his shit. So that was like a thing. It's not cheap, too.
No, it's
You know what I
not.
mean?
No, right?
It's like a fucking stack or something like that. I
Yeah,
guess
right.
like in the larger scheme of things, it's not that much, right? Like if you're gonna change your name forever. My sister, her name was Jenny Lane because my dad named her after the Beatles song Penny Lane.
Yeah.
She
that's
hated
hard.
that. So at one point,
Oh,
she
dude,
changed her
look.
name, and I remember I went with her, and that shit was a grip
Wow.
back
What
then.
did he
you know what I
change
mean?
it to?
She just dropped the Jenny. I mean the Jenny, the Lane, because she couldn't. You know.
Oh,
what I mean?
that was part of like it was
Well,
like
first
oh
name?
damn.
Like hyphenated?
Part of the first, yeah, like hyphenated. Like
Oh yeah, that's
like
going a
in
little
there.
too far then.
Yeah.
Oh, my girl, right? Her name's Maria Cecilia, right? But like it's hyphenated MA because that's the hyphenated for Maria. So they'd be like, Ma Cecilia, like, you know what I mean? And they'd be like, Macilia, like they'd be like, because it says MA and then Cecilia, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, you should just change that shit. But, you know, I don't know. Filipinos are weird like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if it was up to me, my kid would have like 5 names, bruh. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
The chosen meta world piece, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, see, see, that's hard right there. You know what I mean? And just name them an acronym.
Yeah, right.
I don't never call any of our kids by their name anyway. They all got nicknames. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Trey, the meatball.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Right?
Oh, shit. Fakes a lot saying that they opened up the Raiders. I'm assuming, yeah, they opened up 43 million by letting go a car. Well, shit, maybe they do have some money.
Do they? I don't think they free 43. They just, I guess they just saved it. I think they knew they were going to save it though. Unless he got hurt. I saw if he got hurt in the Pro Bowl, they would have been screwed. Like they would have had to owe him 40 million.
That's why he was going so hard.
Hell yeah, that's
Wow. Hey,
like he was like in the Pro Bowl. He was like going hard, bro.
he's like a Pro Bowl star.
Sprain your
Yeah, he
ankle.
really
You'd be
was.
good.
After the skill challenge, man, they was interviewing him. He was talking this shit.
Yeah, what did he say about this is
If I would have been on fire right here, they probably would have kept me or some old shit like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
if
oh
I
no,
was
this
in
is the
environment
hottest
here-
I've been here because I'm gonna be somewhere else next year or something.
And shit like
Yeah,
that.
because that's right. Because it was in their stadium.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's
Oh
funny?
yeah, no,
It's
it's like he was like, have you ever felt this hot before in Las Vegas? He's like, not that hot. Probably where I'm going. Probably why I'm going somewhere else.
Ooh,
That's what it is. Yeah, that's
stuck
awesome.
it to him.
Yep.
Hey, you know what's crazy is like Derek Carr. Like I don't know how to get. I can't. It's hard to gauge him. Like because if he goes to like I think like it would be great for him to go to the Jets because it's gonna be like a quarterback friendly system. You know what I mean? With Nathaniel Hackett, where it's gonna be a lot of leaning on the run and play action and shit like that. But like. He's just terrible in bad weather, you know what I mean? And like cold weather, not even bad weather, just cold weather in general. I think he has 9 cold weather games in his career. You know what I'm saying? And he's like,
I need to come to the Saints, bro.
That's a small sample size, though. I feel like I don't know. I feel like everyone's like, if you think about it, he's going to be practicing in cold weather and playing way more in cold weather. Like if he's in Vegas, it's like I guess not too many QBs from the West Coast.
He's always been
play
in
well.
the West Coast too his whole life.
Look at Russell
Right.
Wilson. I mean, it's the same thing, I guess. I mean, he played terribly, but
Well, I mean, Russell Wilson came from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. He played a couple
Oh,
of
you're
years at
right.
NC State
That's
and then he
true.
went to Wisconsin.
that's true. So he's used to it, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, I mean, maybe I'm putting too much into it, but it's like that was always one of those things where it's like, oh, he's going to KC. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, 10 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Chiefs are going to cover. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
he
fair.
was like, oh, he's going to New York. You know what I mean? West Coast. Like, that's another thing, too, is like, maybe it's because he was always a West Coast team. Like, he always, like, those East Coast traveling games, he, like, lost all the time. Like, his East Coast record is, like, it's ridiculous.
To be honest, though, in the East, other than the Bills, it's like New England and in New Jersey. It's really not as cold as people think. Like in December and January, usually like February is the coldest. Like January maybe, but yeah. So Massachusetts is, I mean, it's cold, but Buffalo is cold. Like Buffalo is cold as shit. I mean, Massachusetts, you got 40 degrees.
Snow there. I got a homeboy in Buffalo, man. They get 6 to 10 feet of snow. That last storm they had,
crazy.
Everything.
Wild. Fucking wild.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. Whew. Shit, who else we got? I'm sure we got a. There's gonna be a lot more cap casualties. We've been on the receiver train. Yeah, Zeke, that's a good one. I think he ends up he's one of Uncle Jerry's kids, like truly. I know AJ and them are Uncle Jerry's kids, but Zeke that's one of Uncle Jerry's. That's one of his kids. I think Zeke, they work it out to where Zeke stays for a lot cheaper rate.
Well, Pollard's contract's up. He actually could be a franchise tag.
We forgot about Tony Pasta.
That's going to be really complicated.
Yeah, let's bring it back. To tag or not to tag. Tony Pasta. Forget about it.
Damn, Tony Pasta for real though, man. You got to tag him. If they were tagging Dalton Schultz last year, they're going to tag Tony Pasta, but they do.
And Schultz is a free agent too.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think they tagged him.
Didn't Pollard average like 6 yards a carry?
Yeah.
Something.
It was really hard. Let's see what it was.
He got 1,000, right?
5.3.
That's what I got.
Did he get it that well?
Yep, and he got the foul. Yeah. I got him. Oh yeah, your stats were didn't count the last week, JD. I have him at a foul wow and 1,007 and 5.2 if you count the last week.
Okay.
It's still crazy.
Yeah, but it's still hard, you know the way. Yeah, I think he gets it. I think he gets the tag because Uncle Jerry values running backs, obviously, the fact that he paid Zeke. So I think he'll get Zeke to restructure. He'll be like, look, Zeke, I paid you your bag. Your performance dropped off a little bit.
I'll buy you a farm.
Yeah, I'll buy you all the cattle you need to support your family, and you'll be good. And then we'll get the new guy, the young buck behind you. He'll become the starter, and you'll still have a role, though. You'll still get all the touchdowns you want, and we'll make it work.
Incentive too. Watch, that's what they'll do.
That's how Uncle Jerry keeps its things together.
Yeah.
Sweet talks.
And they couldn't get, I think also too with the Dak thing, remember the whole thing where like Cooper called him like the Black Kirk Cousins or whatever. And then
we all agreed to tag Jacobs, bro.
Yeah. You got
Bakes a lot know that. Yeah.
Black Cousins.
You got the Black Cousins, yeah.
The Black Cousins, remember he wanted Cooper up out of there, you know what I mean? And then like here's another thing too, is like they're probably gonna pay they gotta extend the CD now, so he'll be, and so he won't, like, because you can't wait, and then he have, you know what I mean, like, actually who else is up this year? It's just him. Oh no, it's next year, huh? Oh yeah, never mind, they have their 4th year still.
Let's see what they got. Diggs is up.
Ooh,
Trayvon Diggs.
That's right.
Jaron Curse, one of their safeties, is going to be up. Their center will be up.
Curse kind of balled out too, like for reality purposes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Tyler Biades, I think is his name. He's the center. He's up. Tyrone Smith will be up.
Parsons is going to want the bag after this year too.
Right.
Yeah. Parsons won't be up yet, but he will. Yeah, he's going to want to reset the market when he is.
I would say he's going to want to get paid before, because I feel like a lot of those usually when you're a really good edge rusher, you get paid before your contract.
Yeah, you got to have like one of them serious injuries like Nick Bosa did. Right. You know what I'm saying? Where it gives them an excuse to stretch it all the way to the 5th year.
Yeah, it's only the thing with Parsons, he's only 2 years in. I don't think they pay him yet. They're going to wait till after the 3rd year.
Yeah, that's what I said. I would say after this year, he's probably going to, like, once he's 3 years in, he's going to want to get paid.
Yeah, exactly. And he's real vocal. So, like, yeah, he's He's gonna get paid. Chris is we need the glory hole, Zeke. Sign on the dotted line.
Oh shit!
Damn, it
You
takes a
want
lot
us to
saying Aaron Donald. What is a cap casualty? I don't think. I mean, he's too valuable.
I mean, they just restructured. They just restructured him, or not restructured. It was like an extension. Yeah,
Right.
it was right last year.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be
Yeah.
okay. But speaking of cap casualties, though, Adam Thielen, Marty says, I think there's a chance he gets cut.
Mm-hmm.
Me
'Cause the
too.
Vikings, with
because he has,
KJ
I think he's
Osborne,
like 20.
Hawkinson, those guys came on down the stretch, and Thielen was phased out. I think I definitely, I agree. Thielen's
Look
gonna get cut.
him up, dude. He's like 20. I think he's like 20 against the cap this year.
Oh yeah, they're cutting him. He's chopped. Yep, Thielen's getting chopped because I think he's only got one more year on the books there.
What about Dalvin?
Actually, Thielen's got 2 more years. He signed through 24.
19 million cap hit this year.
That'd be man, they might be kind of stuck with him then. I don't think Dalvin, because Dalvin, he signed through 25, bro. That'd be an even bigger cap hit. No, they got to keep Dalvin because Madison's a free agent now. You don't have Madison to fall back on. Dalvin, that's definitely stuck. But
Dalvin put his foot down. He said, "I'm not restructuring."
Yeah, and they don't have any leverage because if you get rid of Dalvin, who you got? Nothing, because Madison's probably not coming back there.
Buffalo.
He's going to want to go somewhere Buffalo, somewhere he could get more carries.
With his other brother.
Wait, no, Madison the Buffalo.
Madison will go
I thought you meant
one cook to the other.
Yeah, with the other brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Thielen, Galladay. That's obvious. Galladay for sure.
Yeah, Galladay's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's done. And then here's another one for y'all.
He goes
Leonard.
to New England.
I hope he does.
They just collect all the jump parts that nobody wants.
I mean, Bill Belichick, that's what he does.
Will he get signed though? You think someone will even sign him?
I think Galladay might be out the league.
He really could. What do you have? 40 catches and 1 touchdown in 2 years or something just egregious like that.
How many games played in 2 years? 2 games?
He only started 4.
No,
the thing is he played like 30, but he only started like 8 because he was so bad. He started 4 games this year, I think.
Yeah, he was horrendous. I mean, he literally got beat out by Isaiah Hodgins, Darius Slayton, and Freaky Ricky James.
He caught a touchdown. He caught a touchdown to get them into the playoffs, though, right?
With Davis Webb. Well, they were already in. They were playing with their JV squad. That's why he was playing.
Yeah,
Davis
Webb.
JV
squad. Yeah.
Davis Webb was thrown.
That's all bad.
That's so.
Yeah.
He scored 1 touchdown. That was his only touchdown in his Giants career. It was the last week when they sit all their starters with Davis Webb.
Jeez.
And
then here's another.
This money gave me the big bucks.
Leonard Foreskin, bro. Leonard Fournette.
Oh, man.
Uncle Lenny himself.
Man, you know what happens to foreskin, man?
It gets cut.
Oh, man. It's gone.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's getting cut.
Yeah, he's gone. White's the guy for sure.
Yeah, and they'll sign. That was a Brady thing. Brady wanted the foreskin because that's
because he could pass pro and he could catch the ball.
And he hates Keyshawn Vaughn for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
He could ball too.
I know.
Yeah.
I think what it was too is he might have whiffed on 1 pass pro or two that he was just like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Brady was that type. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Like, fuck all that.
Yeah. Exactly. Shit, what about Mike Evans, bro? I don't think he'll be cut, but
he'll trade him.
Yeah, they might trade him.
I mean, I already heard they're talking about like Chicago or like, where else were they talking about? I even heard them say the Vikings. You know what I mean? That's not these, mind you, these aren't any loud rumors, but these are like, you know what I mean, the fucking little whispers, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're trying to trade him. Even Chris Godwin's like, he might even be like not cap casualty, but he was like borderline when I was looking up a lot of the names put on here. Like
trade candidate.
Well, they just signed him to that 2 year.
That's
Was
what
it
I'm
2
saying,
years,
but
60 million?
McKinnon's a free agent, Marty. Yeah, right? Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah, he is. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what's crazy is like, why wouldn't Saquon want to go there? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess they got Pacheco, but like, I'm saying,
no,
like,
he ain't going there. There's
Pacheco's
no
a
way.
beast.
Yeah, there's
is,
no way.
He's
Oh,
a
look
beast.
at Michael Joseph. What up, Michael? We will take Evans. He's a dog and will fit right in Chicago.
Man, if
Yeah, hell
Saquon
yeah.
go to the motherfucking Chiefs, boy, that'd be
That'd be like if the Chiefs would have drafted JT. That's a wrap, bro.
Jonathan Taylor too.
Yeah, no, the Saquon's not going to the Chiefs. There's no way. The Chiefs aren't going to worry about the running back. They need to pay Orlando Brown, bro.
Yeah, they got to
use that money for that. They can't worry about getting a sexy running back. They've got to address the O-line.
Brown, bro.
Yeah, he's
gonna get the tag.
Yeah, because they shut down that Eagles D line, bro.
They gave what they give up to bring him in from Baltimore first.
Yeah, they gave him a first. Yep, they gave him a first.
And he got tagged last year too, right? I think it's gonna be like 18.
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's like 18
tag. Yeah,
oh, man, they just need to pay that boy.
Yeah, he's a beast, and yeah, he's a beast. They got to pay him.
Yeah, I was actually going through the list Bogey had come up with, and you got DJ Moore on there. That kind of surprised me. That I feel like he's probably gonna stay, but do you think he could end up a casualty?
I mean, it's just I threw him on there because it can make some conversation because it's like I don't know what they're doing over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they go
new regime, you know what I mean? But like they really don't got no weapons, so that kind of saves him there. But yeah, I mean he's getting a decent bag, but that was the old regime that gave him the bag. That's you know.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, he got the bag, man. I think he'd be a trade candidate. Yeah, I don't think he'd be a casualty, but it could be a trade candidate if Reich doesn't view him as a good fit for the system. New England.
Yeah.
Belichick, they're going to bring in like 10 receivers. 10 veteran receivers. All slot guys.
All slot. Fuck
yep. And here's a good one from Marty. We talked about this on the Power Hour Monday about where does Jameis go? And, we were thinking, a couple destinations that came to mind, a Bucks reunion or maybe the Commandos to work with the enemy.
Yeah. I mean, I like the idea of the Washington. I mean, he could go be a backup somewhere.
Arizona? Maybe Arizona?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, be a stopgap for Kyler. Yep.
Yeah, if he can't, he's not going to get a starting job, so might as well. He knows he's going to get that job a week
he'll
one.
He'll be the starter until
he'll be the starter at least the first 8 weeks, maybe more. Yeah, exactly.
Prove his worth. If they can sneaky to be decent.
Yeah, might even be longer if he go to Arizona. Ain't no telling with Kyler.
Yeah, Kyler might sit the season. You never know. Never know.
Like, I mean, and there's the quarterback carousel. Like, he's gonna get the back end of it. So like that's why I think Washington, and I mean even Carolina. You know what I mean? Carolina. I mean like for example, I don't know what. I mean, I know it's gonna be a Frank Reich system. But like,
that's like Carson.
They might even bring in a Carson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reunite with Frank Reich, bro. Yeah.
So it's like, and then but I think Jameis too. He'd be smart to like be okay, Chad Henne. He just retired. Like where I'd go, like, all right, I'll be a backer for Mahomes. Like I think Winston. I think that's his best bet. Is just.
I don't think Winston's willing to sell himself to be a backer.
No, man. I mean, the starting gigs are going to dry up quick.
I know, but I think he might just go to Cam Newton route and be like, "Look, bro, if I can't start, I'm out of here."
Yeah,
I think he's got because he was the number 1 draft pick, bro. I think he's got too much pride. That's why he was saying when the Saints benched him that it hurt his soul because he's used to being like the golden child, Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna settle for backup.
The Heisman Trophy winner ain't did shit in the league like that though.
I mean, shit, they might keep him on for the backup to like Carr or whoever they end up with. You know what I mean?
No, they're gonna bring back Andy Dalton. I think is the backup because him and Dennis Allen have a good relationship.
Hey, I mean, see, but that's what I'm saying though. Is like, I think like his best bet's to be a backup somewhere. Like
yes, I agree. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think that I don't think his pride's gonna allow him to do that. But yeah, if he's still got a good relationship with Peyton, maybe he goes there to be Russ's backup. That's a good point.
Baker, where y'all think Baker ends up?
I hope he stay in LA.
Hate to say it, but maybe New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone's saying.
I don't want to say it for your sake, but I can so see
that. Like that though. Come on, he's throwing that Olave. Let's go.
I think
they
it's
could
either
do
Carr or
better.
Mayfield. I still think they're a big player for Carr though, for sure. I mean, why
Shit,
not?
I'd rather Jimmy than Baker, but
Oh,
I'd ra-
me
I-
too.
because we have a
Honestly, I'd rather
defense,
Baker than
bro.
Jimmy.
We'd have a defense. Like to me, Jimmy's better suited for what we're trying to do. Baker's gonna fuck it up.
I'd rather Tannehill than Baker.
Oh, speaking
honestly.
of Tannehill, today Marty has a
Yeah.
question. Will Tannehill be a starter next year? I think he
Yeah.
goes to Atlanta, reunites with Arthur
He's a
Smith.
starter. Yeah, he should be.
Wide open division. And then, like, I mean, don't sleep on Tannehill, bro. He got playoff wins. He got pedigree, bro. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, he might
got
even
it.
fuck around. Like, okay, like Baker and guys like that. Like, I don't know why people aren't. If you just want someone steady veteran, Tannehill, like to like Tampa or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that sounds. Shit like that.
Tannehill, Baker, Darnold. That'd be a wild division. That's like the misfit toys. Like
Tannehill, Baker, Darnold, and then Winston
Jimmy
or fucking
G,
Derek
maybe.
Carr,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
in
It's
the
gonna be
fucking
all them.
playoffs.
The island of misfit toys in the NFC South, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, this is gonna be the wildest QB carousel we've ever seen.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. And speaking of, let's talk running backs. We got a question from Bakesell. What about Monty Burns? Because he's on the market. Monty Burns, Miles Sanders, Evan Singletary. You got a lot of running backs up for grabs.
Monty Burns, he like I feel like see that's one of those guys where it's like if he goes to Buffalo, like can be like in like close games or short yards, like you know what I mean, be like what they wanted Zach Moss to be, you know what I'm saying? So like Josh Allen don't got to get those hard yards all the time. That would be dope because David Montgomery, but and it's funny because this goes back to like when I first met Turn Up the Jets too. You know what I mean? Like because David Montgomery was going to his sophomore year. It was just like, yo, like he can carry a load, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it's
like,
not pretty, but he can carry
It's
it.
not pretty at all, but it's also because it's been behind a bad
Terrible
offensive line.
He's a hard runner, I think. Like,
Yeah, he is. Shit,
I
I'd
think-
take him for the Saints, bro, because I don't know if y'all saw. They had new Alvin Kamara evidence come out, and it is not good.
bad.
Yeah, it was so
it.
bad.
I would
Kamara-
love Montgomery
Got
to the
indicted.
Saints.
Kamara literally was like, he came up from behind and just started wailing at the dude. Like, he threw several punches.
I didn't know that guy, the Bengals, was also involved. I had no idea.
Yeah,
Those
Kamara,
Bengals.
I'm pretty sure was like,
from the Bengals
assuming
was it?
that was him.
That
I
was his
think
name.
what the guy I saw that was punching was Kamara. So I think Kamara might get like a whole season suspension potentially.
Whoa.
Chris
heard Kamara-
Lemons.
Yeah,
Chris
not good at
Lemons.
all. Yeah, not good at all. So Saints, man, we're not in good shape. I'll be real. I'm very worried about the state of the Saints.
So with that said, I love Monty Burns to the Saints.
But yeah, exactly.
I
I
like
take
that
Monty
too.
Burns. Yeah, I mean he can carry the load for us because I mean Mark Ingram's as good as gone. So like, yeah.
I hate him. I hate Mark Ingram.
Yeah, we've talked about that. I hate him
I
too.
hate
1
him.
yard, damn it. One fucking
terrible
yard.
Mark
And we
Ingram.
win the division. 1 yard. Fuck, man. And of course they let Brady's bitch ass come back on us. Fuck. Some bullshit. There's my rant for the night.
That's true, huh? Because Brady and them won it at 8 and 9.
Yeah, and then we were
they-
7 and 10.
So
Or
if they
eight-
won that game, they
Oh
would
wait,
have
were
been
we
in?
8-9 too? What was that's the NFC South standings? I think if the Saints
you
would
guys
have,
were all 7.
yeah, we
and
were
10.
7 and 10. If we'd have won that game,
You win the
yeah, we'd have
division.
won the division. Yeah, we'd have literally won the division.
I think that was the sense of every team. If Atlanta didn't get that call against Tampa, they would have won. And if the Panthers didn't lose the second to last
It's
week against the
rigged.
Bucks, they would have won. Like
yeah,
the
exactly.
division.
That's how gross. Yeah, Marty said that division is gross. Yeah, it's
so
very
bad.
gross. So bad, bro. Ugh. That's why I said, oh, if the Saints sign Derek Carr, we'll win the division. Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna be a one and done in the playoffs. So it's like, who gives a fuck? I don't know. I guess Carr gives us more hope though than like Baker and some bullshit like that. But,
You could win like 9 or 10 with Carr, I feel, within that division, especially.
yeah. Crispy saying take Zeke. Hell no, I'd rather Monty Burns.
No.
Hey, Zeke's a cowboy for life, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's one of Uncle Jerry's kids. And
He
yeah, they
just
did,
told
bro.
it all
The
from the glory
double
hole.
doink. The double doink, man. If it went Marty saying the
Oh,
Saints almost
yeah.
beat Vikings in London, bro, the fucking double doink.
Oh, I remember that.
Bro.
Fuck, bro, some bullshit.
The camera made it look like it went in. That was it looked
It was like
it
an
went in.
inch from going in, bro. Less than an inch. It was just a sliver away. And then it We just wasn't meant to be, bro.
Fucking
I knew after that it was gonna be a long
Lutz,
season.
huh?
Yeah, it was Will Lutz.
Oh, it was Will Lutz. Okay.
Will Lutz had a terrible year. Speaking of cap casualties, Will Lutz. That's a cap casualty. That
What
boy
happened to him, bro?
he couldn't make a field goal to save his life this year. He shanked like 2 or 3 in the last game against Carolina.
Yeah, you guys had Brett Maher the year before that, right?
Yeah, we did have Maher. Yeah, and he was terrible, so we cut him and then we saw.
Don't worry, guys. I'll go be terrible for the Cowboys again.
Okay.
Well, you know what's weird with Maher? He was great in the regular season. In the playoffs, and he forgets how to make an extra point.
How many was it?
4 times.
4 in a row.
4 in a row. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that's the Maher we all know and love.
It was
It pissed
really
me off.
because one of
It's
them got
rigged.
blocked.
Then he got blocked the next
Yeah.
game. Yeah, the
Yep.
first against the
Oh,
Niners,
that's
it got blocked.
And then when they showed the
What a mark.
replay, it would have been going the other way anyways. He would have missed it anyways.
would've missed
It would've been
He
blocked.
kicked it right into the block.
Kicked it right into the block. Fuck, bro.
Oh shit,
Fuck, man.
man. I wanted to do the debate, but when Huz dipped, because I know he usually does the timer for us, so we'll probably say that from another one. But we can still chop it if we got any more.
Let's see. As far as casualties, Bobby Trees, he was cut today.
Okay,
Let's
you know what?
see.
Maybe not so much casualties. I just want to get you guys' thoughts on this, because you guys got me thinking earlier when you said Tennessee might be packing it up and it's smelling like a tank. Man, do they trade Derrick Henry?
Ooh, the King Henry, bruh.
You know what I mean?
Damn, who would
Like
be a
you're not gonna
suitor
get
for
anything
him?
out of like a 30-year running back, so it's like why you might as well get him out now.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
not
next
getting
year
any
he'll be
younger.
30.
How about this? The Giants, they let Saquon walk and trade for King Henry.
See, that would be nasty because they got an offensive line once they start gelling. You know what I mean? Because they really want to be a power run team, bruh.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And there's no better power runner in the NFL right now than Derrick Henry.
And he's one of the best zone runners too, which is good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, especially you don't want to get him in that zone. The reason he's so good in that zone is because like it gets him in space real fast, and he got them 33-inch arms, brother.
Yeah, here's another option. Atlanta to reunite with Arthur Smith.
Ooh,
He'd
I
know the
like that a
system.
lot. See, that makes more. See, because this is what they'll do. They'll go ahead and trade for Lamar, and then trade for Derrick Henry, bro. And now we're really
That'd be
playing
hard,
fantasy.
bro. That'd be hard. That'd
Dang.
suck for our Tyler Algier shares.
Yeah.
Al Boo Boo would
Algier was good
be
last
the
like,
backup.
sneaky good.
Yeah, he
I
ran for
would-
a thou wow last
Yeah.
year.
I was on Algier Al Boo Boo based on
Yeah.
the fact that like every time.
Yeah, we knew Corduroy the Pimp wasn't gonna last.
but
so
it's
like,
all about when
Get a
people
Bow
have
Wow.
Derrick Henry, bro. Like Matt LaFleur, he had Derrick Henry at one point. Then he goes on to Green Bay. What's the first thing he does? He drafts AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like AJ Dillon's Derrick Henry, but like he was like
he's a
when you
similar
have-
type runner.
Yeah, like just these big, like just 250, 250-pound backs. Just and like I mean, Tyler Algier, what is he like? He was like 235 or something like that. Like
It's a
he
big
wasn't a
dude.
small dude neither.
That's a big
Because
boy.
Arthur Smith had a Derrick Henry, is what I'm saying.
5'11", 220. Yeah, that's
Okay.
he's got some size on him.
Yeah, you know what I'm
And the
saying?
King, what a King. That's 6'3", 247. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna find another. I mean, 6'3" is insane, dude.
Yeah, that's tall
That's
for
a
a running
defensive
back.
end running the ball. and
That's a
shit.
fucking linebacker, bro.
Yeah, it's a hit. Get out the way, bitch.
Josh Norman.
Mm-hmm. You get Josh Norman to hell, bro. That's
Under his
the
motherfucking ass on my mama ain't did.
yeah, bro. On prime time, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit, to me, those would really be the Falcons and the Giants, to me, would be the realistic King Henry spots, because I don't see where they probably wouldn't want to trade him to an AFC team.
True.
So, yeah, that's a good question, because, yeah, if they just go and tank it up, blow it up, then, yeah, they'll probably want to move on from Henry as an aging veteran.
Because I feel like the Texans, they'll eventually get better. You know what I mean? Indy, I mean, I guess they'll always be in the hunt in that division. You know what I'm saying?
And then Jags right now control the
And the
division.
Jags will probably be the ones that's going to run that division for the next few years. Like Tennessee might need to blow it up now.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, because they see that they're figuring they're gonna be like, well, shit. The Titans are like, shit. The Jags have Lawrence. The Colts are about to have Stroud. The Texans probably about to have Young. We need our guy. We need Williams or somebody.
That would be a crazy division if that happens, though. With all those guys, like, dang, those are all like first overall picks, except for either Stroud or
Young. Yeah.
Wow.
That would be hard. We'll see how it goes. And then, Evan Ingram, bro. Speaking of the Jags, I saw somebody say he might be a tag candidate there. Give him the tight end.
I thought he was a free agent.
I saw that too.
He is. That's what I was saying. He might be a to tag or not to tag.
Yeah. I mean,
definitely.
I'm
tagging.
tagging.
Don't make that much money, so the cap hit ain't. I mean, the tag.
Yeah, like
ain't gonna be
Dalton
that much.
Schultz. I mean, they tagged fucking Gesicki last year. Like, I mean,
He's a fucking free agent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he ain't definitely not tagging him again. He didn't fit in good to McDaniel's system, but Ingram fit like a glove in Doug Peterson's system.
I know, bro. I know exactly where every Ingram was gonna go, bro.
To New England.
Yeah.
They have like 80 tight ends.
Yeah, they paid all that money to John New and Hunter Henry.
They're all going to the evil empire.
Fuck, bro.
Not if Jacksonville
They
tags
gave
him.
John New 50 fucking million. They gave Hunter Henry fucking.
That's what I'm saying. The evil emperor
That shit
splurged
is
that
crazy.
free agency. Yeah, Kendrick Bourne, Aguilar, some fucking stupid.
But, you know what's crazy is all those guys. I think they're all gone this year too. Like
Catch you later, Mark.
theoretically, because they're
They
all
didn't
like
even-
Good luck in that game, man.
They
Have
didn't
faith.
even play Bourne. Bourne was their
Y'all
best
gonna win,
receiver
bro.
in 21, and they just decided not to even play him.
Yeah, could be character things though too.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that's what it was. I think Belichick was
Yeah,
all
like,
set
once
with
he
his
don't
shit.
like you, once he all of a sudden is like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
Like,
small
you're
guys.
Malcolm
Yeah,
Butler.
that's
At
a
one
wrap.
point, he's just like Malcolm Butler was like one of his best corners. He's like, at one point, he's like, I don't like him.
You're not
wants
playing
the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
bench him in the fucking
Yeah,
Super
bench him in the
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Fuck you.
Then
Fuck
Even though he
you,
won
brother.
them a Super Bowl,
Super
he
Bowl
benches
hero,
them.
huh? Bench.
Yeah.
You ain't doing it twice.
And they lost that Super Bowl too, though.
Yeah, to the Eagles,
Yeah.
bro. If he'd have played, they
Yeah.
probably would have won that shit.
That's right.
I
'cause
mean, bro, they gave up like 450 yards of offense, something like that. Like both the teams, they gave up.
Yeah,
like
that was when the evil emperor just like shot himself in the foot.
I respect him for that.
I don't. He's being a
Stand by your
jackass.
laurels.
He
you know
stood
what I
on-
mean?
he
Being a
stood on his
jackass. Fuck
principles.
his rules, bro. Fuck
He
that.
stood on his principles, like it or
I
not.
guess, but it's like, bro, that's your best corner. And he
Fuck
said
Well,
he
I
was
mean,
like
he
he
was
was
one of his,
barely
like,
late
Gilmore.
though. I could see it if it was somewhere he was being a jackass, but like the Butler was like what, like 2 minutes late or something.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's where Belichick. That's where you gotta stop being this. Like, and you
Like
see
2
it now.
minutes late 'cause
Now
he
that
was sick or
Brady's
something.
wait,
It was
what?
something like that. He was like ill, and so he was like late because he was like sick, and he was like, "Fuck you, I didn't like you anyway."
Yeah, that's Korma though. That's why they lost. Belichick was overly harsh, and so then Korma got him, and he had no cornerback. So, yeah,
I mean, they try to.
you
try
get
to
back what you give out.
Okay, and before I got one more before we get up out of here. Is
All right, for
Brady
sure.
done? Is Brady done?
Yes.
Okay,
He
Well, I
signed
know
the
you-
papers.
that's true.
Yeah, I think he is because
Oh.
the Niners, like,
I don't
feel
know.
like-
Brett Favre's has signed the papers a couple times too. You know what I mean?
I'll say this.
He signed some welfare checks.
I'll say
too.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, he done stole
He's
something.
signing
out of me,
everything,
bro.
dude.
I get it, but it also is hurt. I mean, look at him now. I mean, yeah, it got him there all this. I mean, now that he lost Brady, Belichick hadn't even come close to going back.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got
he did have Belichick on that podcast, huh? He brought
Yeah.
and they down there. Shit, they was like getting kind of choked up too. I was like, man, I don't know
Yeah,
about getting choked up. He's not done.
Damn, man, maybe Belichick, they're going to trade Mac Jones and bring Brady back.
I don't know. He hated Bill O'Brien though.
Yeah, that's true.
Brady,
He ain't
I don't
coming
think Brady
back.
liked any of those coordinators. I think he liked Dayball.
Yeah.
I think he liked McDaniels. I think he would have went to Vegas if he
I don't know.
stayed.
He was like I just remember him getting in Mike McDaniel's face hella times, bruh. Like they show him, like, this is like the 2018 and 2019 years, you know what I mean? Where it was like he was like fed up with McDaniels, you know what I mean? Because he'd be on his face and they show him on the sideline. They never show that shit when Brady does that shit. You know what I mean? But he was doing it a lot.
Yeah, I hear you.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker melt down every game.
He did.
Broke a lot of iPads.
Fuck
He
yeah,
talked-
yeah.
They say
We
he
never
fights
used
the
to
most
notice
street
it in his
fights.
New England days. Yeah, when he went to the Bucks, it was like every game he'd have a meltdown at some point.
Fuck, bro.
Cause you know what it
Especially
is,
against the
too?
Saints, bro. The Saints had his number.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And you know what's funny
The
too is
year
like
that
they
the year
look like
won
a
the
bad
Super Bowl,
organization.
Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans, they was going at it.
Marshawn Lattimore only exists to shut down Mike Evans. Like
Fuck,
everybody
bro.
else, he's getting had.
No, that's not true.
Lattimore.
Lattimore's pretty solid.
Come on, the last 2 years, Lattimore's been ass.
I wouldn't say he's been ass. Well, he was hurt all of this year, pretty much.
Yeah,
He's lost a step, but he's not ass.
I'd say he lost a step. Okay, we'll go with that.
All right, that's fair. All right, before we get up out of here,
This is Mike Evans though, bro. On the other,
he had him on lock. But Crispy had a question for us here about the draft, the number 1 QB in the draft. And Joe, don't you keep up pretty close with college?
Yeah.
And the prospects. We'll let you go first on this one. Who do you think's the number 1 QB in the draft?
I mean, I think Young will go 1, but I think Stroud is the best quarterback in the draft. Young's just too small. I mean, he weighs like 190 pounds. I like Stroud all around, and I think you saw a little bit of it against Georgia. Like, he's going to start utilizing the run because he could clearly run the ball. Like, maybe I don't think he ran as much because he had a lower body injury early on, but if he's a dual threat, he's going to be really, really good if they can get him in line. Like Fields, but actually can throw the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Stroud's probably slightly better than Young. He's more of the prototype as far as size.
Who do you think wins in a fight?
Oh,
Stroud.
Hendon Hooker beats both of them up, though. That guy is
Hey,
huge.
Hendon Hooker's a giant, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I'm fucking with Hendon Hooker wherever.
Bro,
he
someone's
goes.
going to take him and
Tennessee.
then redshirt him, bro,
bet you
because he's
Tennessee
coming off
gets
the
him, bro.
ACL. He's going to get redshirted.
He's
Come
going
on,
to be
Tennessee.
sneaky.
I bet you Tennessee looks at him because he's a local kid. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, they might do that. Just have him and then let Malik Willis rot, and then they could, have Hooker for next year.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, they did that. They brought in Josh Dobbs, who was a local kid. So
I mean, Hendon Hooker is gonna be like one of them second rounders. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's gonna be one of those sneaky second rounders, bro.
Second or third, yeah.
Tampa Bay might do it.
That would be dope.
That's interesting.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good spot.
Because he already
for him.
has
'Cause
like weaponry.
Yeah, Chris Godwin. Evans will probably be going, but I mean, you still got Godwin. I mean, Cade Otton. They've got some pieces over there.
They got Ron White.
Rashad White. Yeah. Exactly.
Or Ron White. That's a comedian.
Ron White's son, Rashad.
Yeah, his son.
Like John Ritter's son, Desmond.
Right?
Oh shit.
Well, yeah. Well, shit, man. Turn up the Jets. Let them know everything you got going, man, and where they can find you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you having me on. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, turn up the Jets on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of it. I'll be talking Jets, obviously, but NFL too, especially like I get into the draft, like Guru said. So excited for that to be coming up.
We gotta do more collabs, man. Because
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We want to get some good some of your expertise on this draft class coming up. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, I'm down. I kind of disappeared in the content creating world, but I'm definitely back. So definitely way more collabs for sure.
Woo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. So you're back to turn up the Jets now? Because I know you had kind of rebranded there for a little bit.
Yeah, I rebranded, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just go back to the old stomping grounds. A lot of my followers were Jets fans, like are Jets fans. So that's like kind of the base of, my followers. Yeah. So, and now it's funny though, because the Jets were 7-4 when I came back to turn up the Jets, and they lost the last 6 games. I'm like, I think I'm fucking cursed.
Why'd you come back? You should have stayed.
Seriously.
That's funny. Well, yeah, man. And Guccini, let him know about that weekly wrap-up, bro. That's one of my favorite shows to watch on the weekends, bro.
Good looking, bro. The fucking weekend wrap-up Saturdays, fucking 9:00. We off this week. I got a fucking
you're traveling.
Nah, I got a fucking work party, my girl work party Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. We gotta go do that. So we off this week. We be
Is it one of them open bar joints?
Huh?
Is it one of them work parties where they got the open bar?
Shit, I don't even know, but I gotta get dressed though, so I know it's gonna be some
Yeah,
type
so
of
you
time.
should-
Probably will be. Then.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking A, so hell yeah. Fuck
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Antonio wants to know what's your channel name, Joe.
Yeah, Turn Up the Jets, all one word, and on
okay.
Instagram and Twitter. I just started the YouTube, so I think I just released my first video yesterday, so it's kind of slowly doing the YouTube thing again.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Glad to have you back. I used to fuck with the Cup of Joe in the
Hell yeah.
morning. Yeah, when you used to go live and just hey, if y'all like Spencer the Guru's rants, man, and you know, you're gonna love Joe's rants. He's cool. He's cool. A cool Joe tonight. He'll get fired up, man. It's a sight to see.
Let they ass have it.
Yep,
He let
Italian
them
temper,
motherfuckers
man.
have it.
No, man.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And Spencer, you know what I mean? Let them know about the bet.nola and all that.
Yes, sir. Bet.nola.com, man. We live and lit, you know. Still got shit to bet on, even though there's no football. You know, we got basketball and we got baseball starting up. So a lot of cool shit on there. Y'all go check us out. Bet.nola. Actually, it's bet.nola on Instagram. And then Bet.nola on TikTok. Been doing some TikTok videos, you know, kind of commentating games and stuff and shit. Even the fucking NASCAR race Sunday, I got into that shit. I was like, oh shit,
dope.
there they go. And, oh, there's a wreck. Oh, fuck. Like, I was getting crazy. But yeah, y'all go check that out. Instagram, TikTok. And then, of course, here on the Hustler Network, you know, Guru Nation Power Hour. And then Guru Nation on Instagram. That's Spencer the Guru, man. You already know. There we go. Y'all already know. That's Spencer the Guru.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Federal, as my man JD was saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Arrow on my mama.
take us home, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bruh.
Peace.
Hit him with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah. Been around, peep the archives, yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's our time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make